Welcome to Technopod. In this video, we're going to talk about Java. Java is the most popular programming language in today's world because it is very safe, portable, and maintainable, and it comes with a high performance and high level concurrency tool than any other programming language. It is running on very tiny Internet of Things to a very giant server for computing high performing operations. That is the main reason Java is more popular till date. We'll look more into it in detail in the coming video. About the Java technology. Java technology is both a programming language and a platform. Java programming language is a high-level language that can be categorized by the following. It is a simple, object-oriented, distributed, multi-threaded, dynamic, architectural neutral, portable, high-performance, robust, and secure programming language. Java program can be compiled once and used in various environment. You can call it as various platform because it is architecture neutral programming language. Let's talk about the Java as a platform. A platform is the hardware or software environment in which a program runs. The most popular platforms like Microsoft Windows, Linux, Solaris OS, and Mac OS. The most platforms can be described as a combination of the operating system and underlying hardware. The Java platform differs from most other platforms in that it is a software-only platform that runs on top of other hardware-based technology. The platform, you can say. The Java platform has two components, the Java virtual machine and the Java API, that is Application Program Interface. Java virtual machine. It is the base of the Java platform and is ported onto various hardware-based platforms. Whereas the API is the large collection of ready-made software components that provide many useful capabilities. We'll look more about this API and various components in the later chapters. Let's quickly talk about Java programming language characteristics. As we said, it is a very simple programming language wherein programmer doesn't need to spend a lot of hours to learn this language, or without a training they can start program. It is purely an object-oriented programming, so you'll be dealing with classes, objects, inheritance, polymorphisms, and other object-oriented features. And it is distributed. You can port your program into multiple platforms and you can distribute your logic across various architectures. Since it is an architecture neutral, you can write a program in one time and then use it in different platforms. And it is multi-threaded. It is nothing but a process will be subdivided into multiple threads to speed up the execution. It is easily possible in Java within few lines of codes. It is dynamic and portable As you said, Java virtual machine will be executing your class, that is the bytecode, which is compiled from the Java program that can be executed in any machine. High performance, the speed is the important characteristics wherein it is taken care in the Java as a high performance machine. Robust, it has more robustic feature in validating your code in the compile time than in the runtime to save or to avoid bugs in the production. And it is more secure. It is more secure from intrusion by unauthorized code attempting to just create or invade your files and make it vulnerable to your client or any of your platforms. So these are the characteristics of this Java programming language, and we will see more in about the bytecode, how we generate the bytecode, and then we move on to the other chapters and we look into the simple program in Java. Programming paradigm. It is a style or a way of programming. There are multiple programming styles available, or you can say programming paradigms available with the different programming languages such as C, C++, Perl, Python, Pascal, COBOL, C Sharp, VB.NET, F Sharp, and many others. Since Java uses object-oriented programming paradigm, we'll be discussing more about object-oriented programming and its features in coming slides. Bytecode. Bytecode is the compiled format of Java programs. The output of the compiled Java code or a program is the .class file. It does not contain code that is native to your processor. Instead, it contains bytecode and that can be run on Java virtual machine. Look at the diagram. We have a myprogram.java is a code. After you completed writing the code, you'll be compiled using Java C, the compiler, and that will give you an output of myprogram.class. This class is the bytecode, which then execute in the Java virtual machine in any of the platform. The Java virtual machine contains class loader, bytecode verifier, Java runtime system, and the native OS. This is a software platform wherein you'll be running your Java code. Take a look at the sample code. This is how your Java application code looks like, which has a file name that should have extension .java. In this example code, I have given hello world.java, and within that file we have defined a class that is hello world. One thing to remember, Java is a case sensitive language wherein hello world with camel case is different from all lowercase. So the class, the parent class and the file name should be matching the same case and the name as well. Within this parent class, we should define the same exact main method with the scope as public, static, and void, no return value for the main function. Within that function, the arguments are a string array, that is to get an input from the user through the command line, and it just prints a string called hello world using println method. To successfully run this Java code, you will need two things. One is a text editor that is used to write your code. The second one is the Java Development Kit, JDK. You can download it from a proprietary version Oracle or an open source OpenJDK. This OpenJDK comes with your compiler as well as the Java runtime environment wherein you can execute your code. We'll look into more how we write a code and compile and execute it using an IDE